Hey, welcome back to Third and Inches. It's episode 11, week 7 into week 8 of the NFL season. Fuck bye weeks and happy Halloween. That's why we're dressed like this, right?
No.
No, Dale's just made a lot of life decisions over the past week.
It's been a rough week for you, bud.
I mean, depending on how you look at it, yeah.
That's a good point. I'll be honest, I think it looks better. And we already briefly touched on that, but yeah, you look better like this for sure.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this is who I'm meant to be in life.
Yeah.
I think this is the inside you.
Yeah.
Deep down, you wish you could be this person.
This is all of us inside. That's who he wants to be. This is who you want to be.
Yeah.
And this is who I want to be.
Yeah, you just want to be a high guy that has a dog.
Yeah, I'm doing
wow, yeah, you actually are doing that already. That's chill.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You didn't change much. You just didn't wear a hat.
Yeah, basically. Had to put my hair on the side like this. It kind of pisses me off.
Wow.
Colin, what are you? What's up with you?
What is you?
Is it not obvious? I'm Doug Dimmadome.
Owner
of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
I'm a huge fan. It's a pleasure to have you on.
That's pretty fire. You did tell me you said that you were going to come as Barack Obama at first, and I was kind of hoping that was going to be the case. But.
Yeah, but then I saw the hat.
I
remember that.
Wait, the rest of this?
This is Barack Obama and this is Doug on top?
Yeah.
Wow, fool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, the glasses are obviously not. These aren't. The glasses aren't anybody. These are just fun.
They are pretty cool. I like them.
Yeah. I was either going to go as this or I didn't really have another option. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you were like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, I did that last year, though. Yeah, you can't do the same costume 2 years in a row.
They're not going to know, though. You could.
Everybody knows.
I mean, yeah, yes.
Everybody knows.
We're deeply arguing the antics of Halloween costumes right now. Tony Casillas was supposed to be on this podcast. Fuck that guy.
He got anthrax.
He got anthrax poisoning, yes. He got sick. He got sick from being too fat, which is unfortunate.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa.
He's not here to defend himself.
Crazy, dude.
Whoa, yeah, he might not be here much longer if he's got anthrax.
Well,
It's fine. He's the only team in our fantasy league that I can make fun of. So.
Well, that was why I had so many things written down to make fun of. He's supposed to be on next week, hopefully. But, but I mean, I can't see him getting cured of fatness in a week. So.
I mean, maybe. If he has monkeypox, I'm sure he'll get real skinny.
Yeah, he'll lose some.
I don't think that's how that works at all.
Yeah, it's kind of like AIDS, no?
Yeah, Dallas Buyers Club was based off monkeypox.
No.
Was it?
No.
Yeah.
From Dallas.
That's crazy. Well, what other what questions did you have for him? Maybe we can answer them.
No, we're going to save them for next week. Let's just go into the recap of last week.
Yep.
Dale, you're going to have to do the Michael Phelps challenge. The 49ers got absolutely bent over by Kansas City.
How many wins was it? 9?
They need 11
They need 11.
11 wins. If it's and it was more than 11. So it used
I assume 11 or more.
11 is a push.
11 or more.
Yeah, it was a push cuz 12 we decided was cuz now what's their record?
3 wins, right? 3 and 4, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you pull that up, Corey?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 3 and 4.
Because I think dude, I mean, obviously
once they lost to the Falcons, I was like, fuck.
Because it's going to be week 8. So if they were 3 and 4, that's 7 games. So they have 10 games left? They'd have to win 8 of their next 10.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I sneeze weird sometimes.
Yeah, you're such an attention whore. You're OTT. I learned that word last night.
Yeah, OTT. That is a cool ass word.
Yeah.
No, what?
You're over the top.
Okay, stop with that Twitter talk.
No.
That's fucking stupid.
No, that was Love Island talk.
Yeah, Love Island talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The British
UK
version?
Yep.
Okay, then that's okay.
Yeah, that's where we're like 20 episodes deep.
What season?
Season 5 with Tommy Fury.
Big Tommy Fury fan.
I think you guys told me that.
Big
Tommy
Fury.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Tommy. He's a big dumb idiot.
They just got pregnant or just had a baby.
God damn it.
You motherfucker,
You bitch.
dude.
Yeah, him and
Are you
Molly.
serious?
Nah, you son of a... He's just making it up.
No, she just got pregnant.
Molly
I
May?
hate you, dog.
Yeah, dude.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
You're a piece of shit, dude.
I
hate you.
Damn, dude.
Dude, he's so hot, though. It's
You
great.
bitch. You ruined it. We have like 25 episodes
Damn,
left.
bro.
I don't even know what she looks like. I know what he looks like.
Molly May.
You are a dick.
No. Because don't even watch that one. Watch season 3.
No, we're not switching now. Why'd you ruin that for us?
Dude, I'm 20.
I mean, I don't know. No.
No.
Here's why I ruined
There's
it.
still other couples, so it's
Here's the
okay.
thing.
Yeah, you don't know if they win or not.
No, it doesn't matter. I know.
I think they win, but you don't know.
Stop saying.
Piece of shit.
I am gonna see a movie that you really want to see before you, and I'm gonna spoil it for you, and I cannot wait.
But that's not
I'm
even.
gonna hold this grudge forever now.
That's not even equivalent because we've put in Hours, bro.
No,
You're
well,
a
can I tell you why
scumbag.
I-
No, I don't want to talk about
Can
it
I
no
tell you
more.
why I
No,
brought
I
up?
want to
'Cause
go.
in
No, I
season
want to
three-
go
Why'd
back.
you bring it up? Why'd
Because
you
in
bring it
season
up?
3, it got spoiled for me because it was during like quarantine. I think me and all my roommates were watching.
Yeah.
And it was one of those because here's the deal: you would have gotten it spoiled for you at some point because you are sometimes you're like, oh, let me look them up.
No, because I know that I would.
I
get it
tried.
spoiled
I
if we
was
don't.
going
So that's what we did.
So
Anyway,
you just
one of the
ruined it
guys
for me.
on season 3 fucking killed himself like a week before, like in real time.
Whoa.
Like this guy, he was Greek. His name was Mike. And he was a looker for sure.
Okay.
And he killed himself like I think partly because he was like because he was like a villain on the show.
Really?
He showed up and was like, I'm gonna take all your birds, and then they were like, fucking kill yourself, and then
Yeah.
he did. And like it was like real time. So we were watching it like 3 years after it came out, and they were like, "Oh, Love Island's Mike." So when he Googled the guy, the first thing that came up was that he killed himself like 3 days before. I was
Oh
like,
my
fuck.
God,
And I was like,
that's
"All right,
gnarly.
obviously he's not making it till the end."
Right.
And then you Google it and you find the ones that are still married or whatever, and like that sucks. You know what I mean?
I
So-
hate you.
I didn't know you. Were
I'm
so
like,
interested.
I'm so mad right now that
I didn't know.
I
I didn't
didn't
know.
hear any words you just said.
I didn't know.
What do you mean you did? I literally were
I haven't
just
watched
like
season 5.
we
I just knew
love
that
the-
they just had. I just knew that she announced that she
yeah,
had a baby.
but then like when we were like we're in the middle of season 5 and then we're like the one with Tommy and then you're like oh let me spoil it.
I didn't know that was the spoiler. I haven't
How
watched
is it? It's a dating show. How is it not?
I didn't know that
spoiler?
was his girl
You knew
from the
what
show.
you were doing. You giggled evilly. Don't try and fucking lie now.
Nah, chill. But
I
anyway,
hate this guy. I'm
Good
so
show
mad
though.
right
Good
now.
show. Can we just talk about it as a whole? Love Island.
No, I don't trust him now.
Incredible.
I don't want to talk about
here's
it.
the
now.
one thing. It's a little long because I told you I
Oh,
got
yeah,
like
it's so
20
long.
episodes in. Like I said with my roommate.
Yeah.
And by that point, we were like, let's just skip to the end of this
That's-
season. 'Cause
yeah.
it's like 55 episodes.
It's ridiculous.
I'm like, you can't do it.
Yeah, we got to go
It's
home
insane.
and watch
What's
Casa
wild?
Amor.
No. Here's what it is because that it doesn't matter because that's the main thing. You're gonna see that coming anyway. What's
Yeah.
the real
No,
spoilers? Is that what I don't know? Is the shit after? Like I said, like you'll look up. Like I wonder because like at the end of the show.
Well, this season was like 2019, so there's been like a fat minute since it too.
Right,
You know
no, that's
I
what I'm
mean?
saying. That's
So,
what
yeah.
happened with the one I watched. There's gonna be couples that are gonna stay together at the end, and you're gonna like, I wonder if they're still together. Like in season 3, there was a couple that was like together, and they were like real cute together, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
nice. And you look it up, he cheated on her like profusely, and like got caught, and you're just like, oh shit, like that happens all the time. You're like, oh, I bet they're married, like a lot of the other couples,
Right,
right? And
right.
then you look it up, and it's like, no, he hit her, and you're like, oh fuck, it's, like, yeah, it's terrible, yeah.
Did you ever get to the Casa Amor part? Because we just are.
They
that's
do that like
the
every
next
season.
step.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. They just because I was like, yo, first off, I agree with you. It's so fucking long. It's unacceptable how long.
We're
it is.
23, 24
We're not even
episodes in.
halfway through.
Not even
We've watched
halfway.
23 out. We've watched a day of this
That's
show.
what I'm saying. And like
Yeah.
a lot of times, you'll watch an episode sometimes, and you're like, nothing even happened.
Yeah.
You're like, no, nothing.
Nope.
I've bartered an agreement with Erica where we play video games on silent while it's on the big TV and set up other TVs to play video games.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
a-
can,
it's a
you
good
can just
move.
listen and take in the show. It's not
Yeah.
it's not an intelligent show.
Yeah, but like when something is like seriously going down,
You just
you're
peep
like,
over, yeah.
I might have to start watching like because like I'll be honest, like it's an incredible bonding experience. With,
Oh, dude, come
with
on
other
over.
men.
Yo,
You
it's
know what
the
I'm saying? Like
best.
at my apartment, I'm like, guys, we should get invested in like a reality show.
Oh,
That's a
it's
good
so
one to get
fun.
invested in
It's so
because they
fun.
talk so funny.
Oh, we have to put on subtitles. I can't understand what
Oh
they're
no,
saying.
it's the bit. Honest to God, it really helps you with an accent. You know what I mean? You're like, it's like honestly,
Yeah.
it's like you know. And sometimes they know each other because like the UK is not that big. They're like, oh my God, are you from Essex? And he's like, yeah. And you're like, are you the bloke that went out with the bloke? And then you're like, oh shit, yeah,
Dude.
it's
Hey,
crazy.
Scottish or British accent? Which one do you like more?
On a lass.
On a lass.
On
On
a
a
lass?
lass, I would take British.
Yeah. I'd take
but
British.
if I was hanging out with a guy, I would want him to be Scottish.
That's a good
because they
answer.
have way better slang too.
Yeah.
like the Scottish slang. Although I'll tell you what though, but it is awesome. The Cockney rhyming slang is the coolest shit that anyone does ever.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, you got the limes. And you're like, what? And they're like, oh, the time, the lemon and lime, the time. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They do shit like that. Oh, what's the other one? They're like, which room is yours? And he's like, oh, I'm the apples and pears, mate. And you're like, what? And he goes, up the stairs. And you're like, fucking hell. That's the dopest shit.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fun.
I like-
Barney Rubble. Yeah, Barney Rubble.
The character from
Barney Rubble
Flintstones?
means trouble though. We're gonna be in some Barney. And you're like, what's that
Oh.
mean? Barney Rubble, trouble. And they say that in Ocean's 11. But like, there's a bunch of shit like
That's a
that.
lot. That's too much.
Dude, look at some cool Cockney phrases because there's some dope shit.
I would like to speak to a gypsy person because the only
You can't say that.
I'll talk to old Jippo.
No,
I'll
you
do what
can't.
I want,
That's a
dude.
slur.
That's
a
fine,
slur.
bro.
a chippo.
Can't say
Yeah,
that.
bro. I'll do what I want, bro. What are they gonna do? I'll fucking kill them,
They
dog.
haven't. No, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
You don't want to.
They just got trailers, bro. I got
First
guns.
off, yeah, they would murder you.
Dude,
All
fuck
right, I
that.
got some.
Bare
for-
knuckle box.
I got some.
I know that was what movie is
Snatch.
that? Snatch, where it's
Yeah.
Brad Pitt and
You
he's
like
got his
Dags?
Dags.
You
Yeah,
like
Dags. Yeah. I want to hear a motherfucker talk like that.
All right, bees and honey is money.
Is money. Ooh. You got any bees and honey on, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do the accents for all them. Box of toys is noise.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let us guess. Let us try.
Okay,
and guess
okay,
what
okay.
they
That's a
mean.
good idea. That's a good. Okay, what do you think? What do you think a baby is? Oh shit, I did it wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, you fucking. You
Shit,
fucking
my
twat.
bad, dude.
Oh,
My
A
bad,
baby?
my
They
bad.
just got it's a
And they
fuck-
call a basin of gravy is a baby.
A
Like
basin of
Bison and
gravy.
gravy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, you got a
let me hold
basin
the
and gravy?
Let
What
me
do you
hold the
think?
basin of gravy.
okay, what do you think a can't keep still is?
Can't keep still. Can't keep still.
Can't keep still.
Can't keep still. You got a flat ass like I can kill. Is that what it is?
Can't keep
Can't
still.
keep still is a treadmill.
That one
Oh, you
kinda
hop on
makes
that can't
sense.
keep still.
That one does
Yeah.
make sense.
That one's the only one that actually makes sense.
That's
Yeah, you
that's
can't
like
keep
a
still 'cause
that's
it's a
kind of
treadmill, yeah.
redneck to me too. Like I feel like rednecks talk like that too.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
Doing
What do
it.
you think crowded space is?
Crowded space.
A vagina.
Crowded space. Crowded space. Crowded space. Oh, does this one make a little bit of sense?
Yes.
What if I
They have
go-
very deep meaning?
What if I go? Can I nip in your crowded space?
Could
know
you
what I
use
mean?
it in a sentence? Yeah, maybe do it like that. Use it in a sentence.
Well, fuck. I'm trying not to do one that gives it away, but I don't know how to do it because it's such a specific fucking.
Oh well, let me see, and I'll read it. But I'll do the accents, and you
do
guys
the
guess what
accents.
it
Yeah,
is.
you do better. It's better.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
All right.
It was suitcase. Was a crowded space.
Well, you probably already
that's
read some of
good.
these, right?
I go below crowded space and I didn't read them.
All right.
Brahms and lists.
Bronze and lists.
Oh, here's a good
Brahms
one.
and lists.
Here's a good one. You got any cuts and scratches? You got any cuts and scratches on you, mate?
Matches?
You got matches. Yeah.
Wow! Wow! Oh my
I'm
god!
smoking a fag here. You got any
Yeah, you got the cuts and scratches.
All right. That one's stupid. Alright.
Bristol City.
Bristol City. Shitty.
I mean,
Cows.
Shitty.
Massachusetts.
Breasts.
Bristol City.
I like that. You got to get to
Yeah.
Bristol City, dude.
All right.
Yeah,
Here's a
dude.
good one. Oh, we know that one's stupid. All right. Whenever the coppers get here, you got to duck and dive. All right. Well, this
That's
is
high.
hide. Yeah, that's fucking.
See what I
stupid.
mean? Like it's hard not.
Okay.
to...
All right. How about this? All right. When you get married, how many dustbin lids do you think you're gonna have?
Dawson what?
Dustbin lids.
Dustbin lids.
Yeah, dustbin lids.
Dustbin lids.
Dustbin lids.
Doslin bids.
Dustlin bids.
Dustbin lids.
Dustbin lids.
Lid. A rubbish bin.
How many trash cans do you need?
Yeah, but
Kids.
It's kids. Are you fucking dense? Are
That
you?
was mean. Don't call him dense.
Honestly, fool, I have no
Jesus.
clue what the fuck you
Okay,
just
what
said.
about this? What about this? Maybe. Oh, did you hear about the poor boy down the street? Yeah, he drowned in the fisherman's daughter.
Oh, that's a vagina.
Pussy?
No,
That's a
water.
vagina.
The
Water.
fisherman's daughter.
Yeah, it's water.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. How about this?
No.
How about
Sounds
this?
like vagina.
Every time you mess up with your girl, every time you mess up with your bird, how about you get him some early hours?
Oh, this is so
Get
vagina.
him
Is
some
it?
early hours, all right?
Girlfriend?
Morning
if you fuck
sex.
up
Morning
with your girl,
sex.
right? If you
Yeah.
fucked up with your girlfriend, what would you get? A couple of early hours, right?
Flowers.
Yeah, flowers.
Do they blow
Okay.
in the morning?
I
I
Because
hate
you
these
fucked up.
people.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
here's a good one. Here's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Halloween's coming up. You guys going to the gay and hearty? You guys
So,
going to the gay and
party?
hearty? Yeah, a gay and hearty's a party.
Because it's a happy.
Nah, it's because they have sex with men.
Oh,
over
okay.
there.
Wow,
That's
dude.
cool.
Maybe at the gay and hearty, we'll have a little bit of give and take.
I hope the Gypsy King watches.
Give a little give and take.
Yeah, give and take.
I mean, like you take a shot, I take a shot.
no, like
Have some shots.
maybe at the gay and hearty.
Like hand jobs for each other?
No, it's cake. Give and take. Remember
Cake?
they rhyme.
Oh,
Giving
that
cake.
does help knowing that they rhyme.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
kind of over this.
No, there's so many more.
I don't want to do it anymore.
All right.
Give me
I'll
one
find
more.
A cool one. I'll find a really cool one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here's a good one that you could actually use. Something like that. You need a little lump of ice. Hey, you seem a little trouble there, mate. You need a little lump of ice.
Xanax.
Lump
It
of
rhymes.
I don't know. I feel like
Trice.
You need a little lump of ice.
you need a little lump of ice.
You seem troubled. You need a little lump of ice.
Do you need a compliment?
It rhymes.
Just something nice.
It rhymes
Something
with
nice?
ice.
Lump of ice.
Hey, you seem like you got a lot on your plate here, mate. Maybe I could offer you a little lump of ice.
Play some dice.
Hump us twice.
Advice.
Advice.
Ah.
What are you fucking mental? Oi.
I'm just not.
Nah,
Oh,
dude.
you
Now
cunt.
I understand why they all stab each other nowadays. Can't understand what the fuck you're saying, dude.
Yeah, they're my least favorite ethnic
Jesus,
group.
I'm
though.
getting pissed
British
off
people?
just hearing
Yeah.
it.
Or no, Cockney people.
No,
Really?
This is Cockney rhyming slang.
Yeah, they're cool. So you hate Michael Caine?
Yes.
Nah, come on.
If he talks like that, yes.
Michael Caine.
Size of a tangerine.
Michael Caine.
He's pretty good.
Imagine Michael
Dude,
Caine having sex.
You're gonna have to do the Michael Phelps challenge.
I will. It's fucked.
You have to do a Michael Caine impression while you do it.
I'm okay with that. Is there like Cholo slang that we can look up?
We're
Yeah.
not allowed to say any of
Yeah,
it
I was
though.
gonna-
I'm sure I can check, but let's
You can
see.
say it.
Yeah, I'll be. Your
What would you do if it's just
translator.
the same? Yo, where's the apples and pears? You're like, oh, he's up the stairs. And you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Actually, is the first one's way, like
Yeah.
like you know what I mean, like dude is, and then there's
Yeah.
neta, which is the truth. So people, you know, it's like for
Mhm.
real.
Hmm.
Orale. Don't know what that means.
Orale?
It just is positive approval.
Are you saying odale?
No, like ORALE with a little
Okay.
Kanye on top of the O.
Okay.
Oh, wow, look at you.
I know.
Would you take Spanish in high school?
3 years of it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, can't speak it. All right, well,
That's chill.
no more language bits.
Yeah, we're done.
We're done with that.
That was it.
All right, well, we should recap week 7, or do you want to talk about Halloween shit? Because I was thinking, do you guys remember when Bill Belichick came to Randy Moss's Halloween party?
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious. Did you ever
Dude, the
see that when he
pirate.
dressed up as the pirate and shit?
I think so. Yeah.
That's a hilarious. What do you think he was like at the party?
Oh,
Bill-
coked out of his mind.
Coked out of his.
Oh, you mean Bill Belichick?
Yes, Bill Belichick. Cause like here he did he went all out with the fucking pirate costume. He's got the
Would have
braided
been
beard,
funny
the
if he
eye
came with
patch.
cut off shirt too. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, he didn't even know it was a costume. He was just role playing with the missus, and he was like, "Oh fuck,
I'm
Randy's
late."
party." Arg. If you had to watch one NFL coach's sex tape, who would it be?
Andy Reid.
Sean McVay.
I feel like that's the answer both times. Every time I ask anything about a coach, you're the same thing. You just always pick no matter what the question is. I'm like, who do you want to run for president if they were which coach? And you're like, Andy Reid. He goes, Sean McVay. He goes,
No,
Sean
I
McVay.
don't know. Andy Reid is just so comical to me. So like the thought of him having sex is nothing but hilarious to me.
You should go as Andy Reid for Halloween.
I'm not fat enough.
You get a fat suit, or
That's-
just like
It's a
really
lot of work,
commit.
though. Just really bulk start.
You
Bulk.
think you can do like 160 pound dirty bulk in like a
In
week?
4 days? Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that'd be
you can
terrifying.
pull it off.
That'd be chill.
It's
Yeah,
possible.
man, give me some fucking double doubles from In-N-Out. How many of those do you think you could eat in a day?
At least one. Because I've done it before.
I hate you.
All right.
I'm still so mad about the Love Island.
Would you
thing.
guys rather?
that's
Well,
tough.
forget about it. Would you guys rather
No.
be able to speak every language in the world, or play every instrument? I've asked you this before.
This is such a gay would
This
you
is
rather.
incredible would you
No,
rather.
I
This
did
is one of the
on, like,
greatest would you
fourth
rathers I've
episode of
ever
my
had.
podcast.
Yeah, I think
Every language.
every language, but music is like the universal language. So
That's
that's
what I
pretty.
said.
That's pretty
That's
nice.
such a gay answer, dude.
Yeah, but
No,
it's wins.
it's true, bro.
No, it's not.
But it's-
No, it's not. Okay, so if I drop you in a desert with two dudes and neither
Yeah.
of you, I'll cut both you can't talk, but you can both play the fucking tuba and the violin.
Yeah,
you
dude.
guys gonna communicate?
We're gonna get
You guys
along.
gonna make each other live?
We're gonna get along.
No,
yeah.
you're not. Fuck
If
you.
I could play guitar and you put me up with a stranger and let's say he was trying to ask me how I was and I couldn't
Yeah.
understand, I would play a sad song and he'd be like,
Bro, you're like
oh.
Hector from Breaking Bad, but with the guitar. Stupid
It'd
as
be
fuck.
good. Oh fucking! I'm sorry. Have you seen
Yeah,
Coco?
Facts.
Music transcends life and
Oh
death,
my
dickhead.
God, you're dumb.
Yeah,
man.
that's
You're
yeah.
dumb.
No, that's true, dude.
You're dumb.
Remember?
Hey man, if I put that movie into German, do you know what's going on in it? If
Yeah.
you've never seen it before.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
bro.
yeah, don't.
The
Hell
little
yeah,
Mexican
dude.
boy accidentally goes to hell, basically, and he.
You've
No,
seen this
that's
movie.
not
I'm not
how.
asking you to explain me the premise of a movie.
I
you've
would get
seen.
it if it was in German.
No,
They're
your
cartoons.
language
telling
is
you-
way better.
You drop people into
Yeah,
the Sahara.
But do you really want to speak every language? Like,
Yes, cause do I really want to play the fucking triangle? Do I
no,
wanna go
but
purchase-
here's so the thing with
No,
the
no, but you
instruments.
can't say no then, because the same argument. Do
Well,
I
no.
really want to speak every language? Do you really?
Well, I
wanna
know, but
play
I'm
every
saying as far as
instrument?
languages go, I already speak a pretty good one. You know what I mean? Like I'm already pretty good at this whole
Effectively,
English thing.
we speak most languages.
I already speak like one of the most. Like I'm already like pretty good as far as languages go. I
Okay,
can't
yeah.
play shit for instruments. You
Right.
know what I mean? Plus, all right, let's say
Dude,
if you put me on a
literally
stage.
learn one instrument, you can now speak the same amount of languages. as
No, but I'm
instruments.
saying like you're gonna be fluent in that instrument like you would be in a language. Like it's not just you can play guitar. It's like no, you're pretty
You're
damn
really
good at
good?
guitar. Yeah,
So
or
if I-
piano. It's mostly I want to be able to play piano and guitar.
So then learn every language and then learn piano after.
Rosetta Stone's expensive.
Exactly. You're just making
So
my
are
point.
piano lessons
Yeah.
and pianos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Also,
No,
my
get a
fingers. I don't
fucking
have.
Yamaha, dude.
I don't have like piano fingers. I have like fat
You're
fingers.
still gonna keep those fat fingers?
Yeah, no, but like piano players have like little pedophile fingers. You know what I mean? Like they're like.
Oh, so it's a roundabout way of you
Wow,
saying you want to
dude.
be a pedophile.
No, it's
You're
a roundabout
trying to
way
get-
of saying I couldn't be even if I tried. I don't have the fingers for it.
You don't have
too fat.
pedophile
How
That really
fingers?
was
Those would
holding
never-
him back in life. Is
Yeah,
his non-pedo
honestly.
Is that your
fingers.
defense? Like these would never fit in a little
Your
boy's
Honor,
booty.
Your Honor, he's got bigger hands than me. What
What are we doing here?
Yeah, well, look at the boy. If you could play one instrument, what would it be though?
I mean, probably it's cliche, but the guitar, piano.
Yeah, I think I'm going piano. Because
Yeah.
guitar's definitely easier, but dude, have you ever seen a motherfucker walk into a place and just start playing piano
My
when
roommate
everyone's
did.
talking and they go, "Da-na-na-na-na-na," and you're like, oh fuck, this
ever
guy's deep.
Yeah.
Like this
My
guy
roommate
thinks.
like found a free grand. We had like a grand piano in our 700 square foot 4-bedroom apartment.
Wow.
It was ridiculous, but he would like girls would come back from parties just to watch him play the piano, and then like all the other the girls would just be like, that piano's so amazing, I'll settle for the other roommates, and would just like bang the 3 other roommates. Like it was fucking wild.
Including you.
No, that's why I said the 3 other roommates.
Mm.
I said things carefully. I also lived there with Erica. That'd have been difficult. I would have deserved an award.
I
If
feel
you
like
were
the
just like, hey,
violin-
babe.
The violin is way more impressive than
Violin is an
the one.
impressive one. I'll tell you what's
So
cool
hard to
about
play.
violin is when it's like a score in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hearing like someone play violin incredibly well gives you anxiety.
Yeah,
You know, like
I get emotional.
Have you guys seen The Boys?
Yeah.
The violin that plays at the season finale of The Boys at
Yeah,
the very end, it's like it's like nails on chalkboard. You're like, oh fuck, like horror movies.
Yeah,
and
horror
shit.
Yeah.
movies do that great with that. You're right. Yeah, I guess the violin's a
Yeah,
dope
if I
one.
could play violin, I would just like hide like in my roommates'
that's
rooms,
like-
while they have sex, and then just start playing the violin like midway through. They're like, ah, that'd be
Nah,
cool.
dude, you're picking like the Swahili of instruments. Like you don't need to know that language. Like there's so much less cool opportunities with the
Okay, well, if you could speak one language, what would it be?
probably Spanish. Because
Yeah, but you already speak it a little.
yeah, but I mean, I guess if I had to learn it completely new, it'd be sick to learn like Korean or like
Yeah.
But see how many
You
Koreans.
would. You definitely
Like
need to learn an
5.
Asian language.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of my friends are Korean.
Is your last name Nguyen? How do you pronounce that? I've always wanted to know the Nguyen because I've heard it's not Nguyen.
Yeah.
When I was a
Nguyen?
boy, I thought it was Nguyen.
What?
You know the very common
Oh, like
Korean last name.
NGYU.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Quinn.
Nguyen.
Like Win. Like Win.
Ween.
Win.
Ween.
You gotta say
that
it,
seems
Ween?
right.
Yeah, it's like Ween, but you don't say
I'm
the
gonna
G.
try it
right?
with an
Ween?
accent. See if it sounds
You weren't
right.
gonna go French.
Huh?
Your last name's Legendre. You don't want to speak French.
Nah, I don't know. I kind of like the French. Were assholes.
But if you can speak French, you're legally allowed to smoke cigarettes inside.
I don't.
That's a loophole.
Okay.
That's
What
pretty
about- what about you?
Marijuana cigarettes.
What would you do? Mandarin or
Uh,
something?
I mean, I'm learning Portuguese right now.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
What?
Either
already in
either
his
that or Mandarin, yeah, because I think like if you can fuck with the Chinese before the rest of America does, like you're what's up?
That's what I was thinking too.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
That's
that's
smart.
the right answer because
Yeah.
there's a billion Chinese people.
Oh yeah,
You know. and
yeah, they're taking over
titans of industry.
100%.
And also because it's Mandarin and what's the other one?
Cantonese.
Cantonese. Yeah, there's only
Yeah.
2. Because Indian, there's like 5 different languages,
there's, like,
right? Or
Hindi
more.
and
So there's
fucking-
too many
yeah.
to know.
What about what if you learn like it'd be fun to learn just like a ridiculous language too? Like that would be the fun part is being able to speak like the
Pig
cookie-
Latin.
You can't speak Pig Latin, dog. It's
Come? Did I do that right?
Muck.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just do you not know how to really?
No, it's just stupid.
Yeah, it's really dumb. All it is you remove all the letters before the first
Right,
vowel,
and then you-
put them in the back.
yeah.
And add
Bro, my
yeah.
stepmom spoke Pig Latin to me a bunch when I was a kid, and I was
Aw,
like,
dude, I
"What is
would've
this
hit
bitch
her.
on, dude?"
Yeah.
I had no clue what was going on.
Was that a
Bacon.
thing when you guys were kids? Would like people a little bit older, you like speak Pig Latin and act like they weren't fucking retarded? And you were like, "Don't do this shit." I remember I was like 6. My brother would speak Pig Latin, and I'm like, "Dude, grow the fuck up."
Yeah.
You got to vote this year. Like, this is stupid.
It was, yeah, it's
I
pretty
don't know why
tough
Pig
though.
Latin pisses me off.
It's only ever introduced to you as like an asshole way. Like someone's like
Right, yeah.
Stay. Oh, speak a pig Latin A, and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck you, dog.
You
like,
know who doesn't go around telling people they can speak Pit Latin? Like Brad Pitt. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, Brad Pitt's just Brad Pitt. He's not a dickhead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of Brad Pitt, he was at F1 this weekend.
You just missed him.
I know. Well, I know. I was hiding in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
There
were
was a
there
lot
for
of
him?
celebrities here.
He called to ask if he could be a guest on the show.
Yeah,
And we said, no, Tony's got to be on today.
Yeah, and then Tony bailed.
And
So.
thanks a
That's
lot,
okay.
Tony.
Sorry, Brad.
So this is actually kind of pointing to the language thing not being like great. I know we're going back to that, but there are 64 languages in the world that are only spoken by 1 to 2 people right now. They're endangered
1 to 2
languages.
people?
See, bullshit. That's not real.
I
Because
mean,
that's like the same type of
pretty
thing. They
real.
can be like, technically, Jedi's a religion because enough, like 5 people in Australia got together and said that we worship the Jedi.
Are you not valuing people's language?
I mean, this is more
If
like
one person speaks it, it's
tribes
not a
that were
language.
dying
It's
off.
just psychosis.
All right.
They're hearing
That's
voices.
fair,
and
You're
that's
stuff.
sounding a lot like Kanye right now, you piece of shit. I'm over this, dude.
How's that my fault?
You're sounding real. I don't know what it is, not Semitic, but you're anti something, dude.
Dale, speaking of which, you've been defending Kanye even more recently. You wanna touch on that?
I mean, I rep Adidas, but other than that,
Well, they don't
not
rep him
part of
anymore.
it
They
either
dropped him today.
oh, he's not.
He got dropped by everybody, including
Damn.
Jalen Brown and Aaron Donald said that he's not their agent anymore.
You should burn Adidas live on the podcast to show that you don't fuck with Adidas no more.
Well, I mean, they kicked Kanye off. That would be kind of weird if I was like, yo,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I-
saying
I-
fuck their product. You're burning it.
Yeah, we're
because
saying
Kanye's
you're-
now gone.
Yeah, because they're not supporting your Lord and
Oh,
Savior,
okay,
your-
but Lord,
your-
Kanye's my Lord and Savior. That's
Yeah,
all right.
what
Yeah,
was-
you're
what
right.
was the word you were calling him? You were calling him like your king,
daddy.
or
Yeah.
it was
Senpai.
Yeah, your senpai. That was the word.
Yeah,
Dale,
Kanye's my
if
senpai.
you were Kim,
Yeah.
would you take Kanye back?
Based off of the 10
He is the
penis,
father of your children.
10-inch penis thing, I would probably stay fucking Pete.
Well, they broke up.
I know, but that would be like, here and there they probably smash. You know what I mean?
You are giving Pete Davidson vibes right now. I don't know if it's the tattoos
Right now?
or yeah,
I don't think he looks anything like this. If I'm being quite
it's
honest.
just the tattoos.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you're a simp. Yeah.
Your lack of ambition.
I don't know. I
How
don't
big
think,
is your penis?
I don't. It's 10 inches. I
Can you
mean,
show
that's
us?
crazy.
Yeah, but that's what Pete would say. 10 inches is too much.
That's a
Don't
lot,
cut the
dude.
Dale's camera on Chas.
You guys want to see?
Colin, we're proud of you. You almost went a half an hour without asking how big someone's penis is.
Yeah.
No, I think
That's a new record. Everyone give it up
Yay.
for Colin. Yeah.
I did say something gay earlier. I called somebody hot.
Yeah, but it wasn't a penis thing.
I don't think you said that out loud. That was in your mind.
No, I did. It was someone famous. I was like, he's fucking hot. Oh, Tommy Fury. I was like, dude, he's so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how I
Fuck-
told you that he
fuck
got
you.
his girlfriend? That was not even a spoiler.
Yes, it is. If the whole show is about a couple staying together,
Yeah.
you just told me.
I didn't know. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know that they met on the show. I just knew that he had a girlfriend
like
that was
any
famous.
sort of like drama or like, oh my god, are they gonna stay? I just know they're staying now.
Well,
Yeah, but
it's not like you're
No,
only
I'm
halfway
so-
through the season.
I know. I'm so serious. I am gonna
To be
ruin
fair,
something you love one day, and I can't
he's
wait.
he's gonna like steal your firstborn child.
Dude,
I'm vengeful.
every time
Yeah,
he has that story,
Jesus.
like I used to like to gamble a lot, and like I would wager things like that. Like I own the naming rights to like 3 guys' firstborn children.
What?
And if they don't honor that, I'm gonna be pretty pissed.
You should kill their kid if it does.
Well, that's basically what I get.
By
to
the
do.
River of Styx laws, you can legally drown
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
They're your property. Well,
Speaking
they're
of
white.
River of Styx, Achilles, Brad Pitt, hot,
yes.
F1.
Okay. Good jump back.
Did you guys give a shit?
About F1.
Yeah, I don't watch it. I mean, it was a
I've not
big deal,
watched it
dude.
yet.
We're
It was
American.
insane. They
We
said there
don't
was
care about that.
450,000 people that came for
Was
F1.
Sir Lewis Hamilton there
450,000
though?
Yeah.
Oh, that's chill.
That's wild. Yeah,
That's
dude.
cool.
It was.
And the amount of celebrities that were there, insane.
They said it was
Really?
the busiest day in Austin Burgerstrom like history.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, yeah,
busiest
the
day of
Monday
year or some
after?
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's
crazy.
so many people leaving.
They got a lot of cool shit here.
They
Like,
had
that's
to-
cool that they just built that here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because we're the only F1 thing in America.
I think there's one in Miami, maybe.
Oh yeah, they just made one
Yeah,
there too.
but there's
Yeah,
only 2.
Dude, I'll tell you what's cool. What's the one in Monaco? Is that the one I'm thinking of? They race in the streets.
go
It was
through
in
the
it was
streets
in
of the
Iron Man
city.
2. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Most
the
cool
one that
shit.
Elon's in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And I remember that.
I remember
that
that.
movie came out in what 2009, 2010, and I was
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
something like
I'm
what-
guessing
what-
2008.
What is this racing bullshit they're doing? And now it's a big thing.
There were so many private jets at Austin Bergstrom for that they had to like divert runways to accommodate them because
Really?
And
there
it's
were so
insane
many
because that
private
airport
jets.
is so small.
Yeah.
Huh.
For 500,000 people were here for that race. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, this town was not built to sustain any of that shit.
Yeah, that's pretty
Iron Man
wild.
2 2010.
Yeah, 2010.
They have all the other shit going on at the same time. ACL. There's Levitation Fest going on this week.
What the fuck is Levitation Fest?
It's this huge music festival that's all over town as well. And then the
F1
Americas.
Yeah,
Levitation Fest, is that like that's
Is that hippie shit?
yeah, that sounds like some hippie shit. Yeah.
Is that some hippie bullshit?
Is there a lot of
It's like,
deadheads in town right now? Because I'm feeling froggy. I'm
He-Man.
ready to leap, dude.
It's kind of like that vibe.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
Woodstock again?
No, I wish that would be great.
You guys see that doc about Woodstock '99?
I've not. The one where like DMX is rapping to like all of the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, that is the same show.
Yeah,
but
that's
he's not in the documentary.
He's not in it,
They don't
though.
touch that.
Okay.
They talk about Limp Bizkit
Dude,
a
that
lot.
picture's
Yeah.
why is Limp Bizkit?
Because
corn?
they did breaks. Like they were like,
Yeah.
dude, and then everybody took it to heart. They're like, I'm gonna break something tonight.
Yeah.
And he's like, right now I'm dangerous. And everyone's like breaking shit. Like,
Yeah.
and there's like 100,000 like white teenagers, and they burnt that shit to the ground. But they blamed Limp Bizkit.
He would've
And
went
it
to-
wasn't really Limp Bizkit's fault. It was a little bit their fault, like that day. But the other day, they just burned everything. It was a bad thing.
Yeah, that's what happens when you just get people that are like, you know, they're trying really hard to be cool. You know what I mean? Like,
Limp Bizkit is cool.
I'm saying the people that go to the 99 Limp Bizkit concert and they're like, oh my God, I'm going to come down from like fucking
Korn was there,
Wichita.
too.
You know what I mean?
So was Kid Rock. Kid
So was
Rock
Kid Rock.
tore
Jesus
the roof
Christ,
off.
It's just a breeding pool of shithole people.
Yeah.
Whoa! What the hell?
How many-
Legendre was
Fuck
there
that,
too.
son.
How many people were conceived during that event?
A lot of people were like bathing in shit too.
Really?
Yeah, because like they didn't do well with the porta potty situation, so there
Yeah.
was just like feces everywhere,
Okay,
and then
yeah.
it was just made like swamps of human excrement. People were just like jumping in it and shit, not knowing, thinking it was mud.
I've done that, actually.
What the
I'm
hell?
not kidding.
What?
Yeah.
You jumped in human shit before?
No, it was not on purpose. It was not human shit. It was. I was at a country concert called Night in the Country, and
Why were you just talking? You just said who's gonna do that? You just did this.
yeah,
You
I
went to a
just
concert
forgot
and
about
jumped in
that.
shit?
I didn't jump in shit, dude. Here's what happened. Okay, I was there. I was like, it was burning hot. It's in Nevada. It's like in a cornfield, and they just like come out and do a country festival for like 6 days. And I was out there. I was so hot, and they spray like this brown water on the floor so that shit can drive by. And I didn't know what it was, so I just ran behind it because I was like, I'm dying. I'm so hot right now. And I 100% ingested like gallons of non-potable water.
Well, I mean, you probably got a good immune system now, though. Probably.
No, not at all. I had a heart attack.
Oh, that's a good
after
point.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that was
Maybe
it.
it give you powers. Like maybe maybe your shit is like radioactive. or
I do
something.
shit a lot.
Dude, I'd be shitting like
Ooh.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But
Yeah.
I also drink so much.
Yeah.
I don't. I just shit.
That's
So
my
maybe
problem. Honest to God, I realized that. I was like, I don't think I've had a healthy bowel movement in like a year and a half. Because like I haven't gone like more than 3 days without drinking. So it's like, except for that one time. But you know what I mean? I was like, that can't be good. You know?
And you like to argue that you don't remind us of Bert Kreischer?
Well, yeah, I'm not athletic. There's a big difference.
Okay, weird defense. I like it though. You are right. You
Well,
are
he's an
not.
incredible athlete.
Nice.
Yeah, you're not.
I am naturally good at a lot of things. I am a Renaissance man. That's all I've ever aimed to be. I want that on my tombstone. Renaissance man.
You know what it's gonna say? Sad man.
Bad man, soft dick.
Now I'm living the longest out of all of us, for sure. Like ironically, like I'm the guy who lived to like 97. You're like, what?
Nah, dude, I'm not gonna.
If
let
I
that
don't
happen.
die at 27, I'm not dying until I'm like 90, for sure.
Nah, I'm gonna be dying, and you're gonna come to visit me, and when you lean in to whisper goodbye, I'm gonna fucking stab you in the jugular.
And you're like, that's for Tommy Fury.
What the fuck? Yes, dude, I'm gonna fucking get
They're
you.
like, whoa.
That's pretty cool. What else you got, pal?
Oh, what else I got? Well, we
Yeah.
haven't even talked about this coming week, week 8, Thursday night football, Ravens versus Bucks. What do you got?
Ravens. I mean,
Yeah.
they're both not that good this year, but the Bucks are terrible. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers are both. They both should have retired last year, like
It's
they wanted
sad.
to. It's insane. Aaron Rodgers should have just became the host of Jeopardy, or let him do the other one that Mayim Balak is doing, or whatever the fuck. Maybe let Ken.
Nah,
Jennings
he
do it.
just needed to move to fucking the Amazon and just start doing drugs, bro.
Oh, you know what? I think Aaron Rodgers should just go to a new team. Like maybe like he should go somewhere where he can get fucked up.
I didn't get why he came back. Like, I was like, oh, he's coming back because he wants to leave. Like, Green Bay didn't get any better. It was
Well, no, but he signed, and right after he re-signed, they traded Adams. And that's all their problems now. He just has no one to fucking throw to.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Allen Lazard is his number one receiver, and Allen Lazard, I think he has some sort of like
He hurt his shoulder.
He's got
a
Crohn's
sling.
disease or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I have Crohn's disease.
Do you?
Yeah.
You are Pete Davidson.
Does he have Crohn's disease?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's fucked up.
Oh,
He
that's.
has Crohn's disease.
Yeah.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he talks. That's why his eyes are weird and shit. Remember that was a thing
Are my eyes
when he
weird?
started dating. Yeah,
He said
everyone
he had
talks
butthole
about
eyes.
it. Yeah, when
Everyone
he was
talks
dating
about
Ariana Grande, Barstool Sports was like,
Yeah,
look at
yeah.
Pete Davidson's butthole eyes, and then she was like, he actually has Crohn's disease, you piece of shit.
Wow.
And he was like, yeah, my eyes are weird.
Good for that queen standing up, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a thing.
Crohn's disease.
I don't think it makes your eyes weird.
I don't know.
It just
Dale, let's
makes
see
you
your
It just,
eyes.
it just makes me
gluten.
shit a whole
I
lot.
don't know, Dale.
Yeah.
Take your glasses off. Let's see.
It's not like Down syndrome or something.
Holy
where there's, like,
shit!
an
Put them
eye
back
thing.
on.
It's so bright. Holy
I know.
fuck.
I know. I
Oh
did
my
that earlier.
God.
I was like, oh man, that's crazy.
Jesus.
But yeah, no, the Ravens aren't that good this year either. I don't think. But I mean, they're obviously way better than the Bucks. Bucks are terrible.
I think the Ravens just fail on execution. Like they have the potential to be great, but then they just like their defense is even pretty good, and they just fail to execute
they're one of those
on
teams.
anything.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, you're just not it.
Their backfield's a mess, though. Like all
backfield's
their
a
running
mess.
backs are.
But they're also they lack chutzpah. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That's a very big thing in sports. I think.
Yeah.
Just chutzpah.
Yeah.
You know, like the Eagles, we
Right.
have chutzpah.
We have lots of
We have
Sure.
chutzpah. The Bills have chutzpah. Chiefs, they had chutzpah this year. I'll be honest, don't know if they have chutzpah.
I don't know if they have
They're good, but are you
I get what you're
afraid of the
saying.
Chiefs this year?
No.
No, I don't. I'm not afraid of
They
the Chiefs
just
anymore.
40 bombed their last two opponents.
Yeah, but same thing. I'm like that happens. They also lost to the fucking Colts, and now Matt Ryan's benched.
Yeah, that's
Matt Ryan
sad.
needs to retire and come home to Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
And not play for.
No, he should just start playing for the Downingtown Young Whippets again. He should just do Bob Warner.
Oh,
Dude,
hell
that'd
yeah.
be crazy.
That'd
he
be
should.
awesome.
I'll be honest. I think that's the coolest shit in the world when players retire and they just start coaching high school football. Like, do you imagine how fucking hype you would have been if your senior year they were like, dude, we got Santana Moss. You'd be like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
that'd be
Like,
so awesome.
coach or dude or
Good
fuck-
random player reference.
Exactly. Yeah, he's the guy that you'd be like for sure. The best. Oh, actually, is he on the? Is he a?
He might be a receiver.
No. Is he a coach on the Lions right now? I think I saw that in Hard Knocks. The
Santana
Lions
Moss,
wide receiver
yeah,
coach this year is a former. Oh no, it's
Oh, it's
Randall
Hines.
L. It's
Yeah.
Antoine Randall L. Yeah, he's yeah.
Because Santana Moss. It does not say that he is
Yeah.
the coach.
Like no better. Look no further than Coach Prime. That's the coolest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Like it's not a surprise that
No, it's
Jackson
great.
State is getting a bunch of 5-star recruits. Like people
Yeah.
are like Alabama, who is not even Alabama this year,
No.
or go play for fucking
Prime.
Dion
Yeah.
Sanders.
That's pretty wild. Have you seen
was
the Sean Payton
Antoine
movie?
Randall L is who it was.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Randall L.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the Sean Payton movie?
No.
One where he's
What
like,
do I look like? I like to
Sean
pop Percocets
Payton?
in my spare time? No.
the one where he's like coaching. He
Oh, what's his nuts? Paul Blart?
yes.
Yeah, he
Paul
plays him?
Blart plays him.
What's it? Kevin James plays
James
Sean Payton.
as like a high. It's based on a true story
And
where
he
he
didn't
goes
lose
back.
the weight. It's what he when he got suspended
Yep,
for
he
Bounty
goes
Gate.
back
He
and
decided to
coaches
coach
his
high school for the
son's
year he
team.
got suspended. Yeah.
It is one of the most dog shit movies I've ever seen. It's.
I know it.
I mean, like it is what it is. You know, like you can't just make movies like that anymore. They're just
Yeah.
not gonna
I'll
work.
tell you what we need. We need a Deion Sanders movie.
That'd be sick.
Oh my, dude! The title of his book, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it? It was like Sex, Money, and Football. Sex, Money, Power. I think his book that he wrote is called Sex, Money, Power. Which, I mean, greatest title to any biography I've ever heard. Who do you think could play Deion Sanders?
Huh?
If they made a movie about Deion Sanders, who could play Deion Sanders?
I'm
Like-
too bad with actors' names to.
I don't
really
know, like
pick
Ryan
anyone.
Gosling.
Ryan Gosling would be a good one.
If he like shaved.
It's gotta be
Leonardo
someone like-
DiCaprio.
Very good.
Was he?
Oh no, Sterling K. Brown. Look up Sterling. You know Sterling K. Brown? He's a handsome man. He
What
played
movie is
Chris
he in?
Darden in the OJ show.
I didn't see that.
He played Michael B. Jordan's dad in Black Panther, who gets murdered.
Okay.
See,
Yeah, I mean,
He-
I don't think
he
he looks
might-
like Deion Sanders at all, but
but he's an incredible actor, and he's gone bald before. I want a Deion Sanders movie.
well, it's too early.
No, it's not. He's 55.
Yeah, but he's like his.
He
coaching
looks
career
he
is
looks
young.
great.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he's got the fake hair that looks great, but
Who do you think the coolest player in NFL history is? I think it's Deion Sanders. I think the single coolest man, maybe to play
Jackson.
any sport ever, is Deion Sanders.
just coolest.
Coolest, yeah.
Coolest.
Yeah,
OJ.
OJ?
Ooh.
OJ?
Cut a bitch's head off. Rush for 1,000
No, he
yards.
didn't.
Cool.
No, he didn't.
Pretty
Throw the
cool.
Bronco.
I still claim OJ's innocent. I think his son did it. I like that theory. Have you seen that theory? I
Yeah,
saw it on
have.
TikTok. They said that OJ's son is the one who did it, and the reason that OJ he covered for him because he didn't want his son to go to jail.
Right. And he covered for him by saying, I didn't do it.
Well, because they knew because the DNA that they found in the scene matched OJ, but not 100%. But it matched him enough that it could be a relative like his son. And part of their defense was like the person who did this would have had to have been strong enough to do this, and his son was big, but it was his son not through Nicole Brown. So a lot of people think his son did it because the housekeeper said his son was at the house that night. This is all according to a TikTok I saw like 2 years ago.
Sure,
Okay.
I think he definitely did it because he wrote a book about saying, if I did do it. And that's
Dude,
the
I'll
most
be honest.
insane thing
And he
to
made
ever do ever. That is
he
the
made the
fucking craziest thing someone's ever
like
done.
2 font, and then it just
To
said,
sell
I
it,
did
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'll be honest. Even if he did do it, at this point, you gotta just give him props.
I mean, I don't give him props, but
he beat the legal system.
I'll right.
Yeah, cool.
That was a perfect storm of events. Have you seen the show?
No.
The show is so good. I'm not kidding. The first episode, they make you think clear shut, open shut case. OJ did it because they have a great scene in the show.
Spoiling another show.
What are you talking about? It's true.
That's crazy.
There's a scene where they call him at the end of the first episode. They go, "Yo, OJ, your wife is dead," and OJ's like, "Oh shit, no way. I'll be right over." And the cops are like, whatever.
And he's already
and he
there.
hangs up. No. He hangs up. Yeah, he just comes out with blood in his hands. He goes, "Yo, what's going on?"
Whoa,
no, the cop
no
hangs
way.
up.
back there. I don't know.
The cop hangs up and he looks at the other cop. He goes, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Oh, well, I just told him that his ex-wife died." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "He didn't even ask me how she died." And I was like, "Oh shit, OJ did it." And then, dude, the rest of the show, you're kind of like, "I don't know, OJ is innocent." I swear to God, that show made me believe that OJ was innocent. I swear, Cuba Gooding Jr. is so good. He looks nothing like OJ though.
Yeah. They do
I,
that with fucking Dahmer, dude. That's this
Did you
Dahmer
watch
show.
Dahmer?
I watched some of it,
I didn't
but
want to watch Dahmer.
no,
watched
because
all
it
of it.
makes him
You know,
likable.
because,
It's
look,
like you like him.
Exactly, because look, here's the deal. I can accept serial killers,
Yeah.
but I draw the line at gay. No, can I be honest? All jokes
Whoa,
aside, I actually
dude.
didn't know he was gay. I just thought he ate people. I had no idea he was gay.
Really?
That's when you got scared. You're like, dude, he kills gay people. This is too real for me.
No,
I'm like,
like, I also didn't know how
I'm
he
an
got away
affected
with
party.
it. I haven't seen the show yet, but someone told me today. They were like, yeah, he kept getting away with it because the cops would be like, "Hey, are you fucking killing people?" Like, "No, we're gay, man." He'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
fucking keep
That
going."
first scene that I saw, it's like, bro just is running around like pretty much naked, a hole drilled in his head filled with like, whatever fucking, formaldehyde. And then he's like, "Cops, what the like, help me." And they're like, "All right, let's take you back to your boyfriend's house, queer." That's like all they do.
Bro, they are in Wisconsin or something, right?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
crazy,
they're in
bro. It's
Milwaukee,
crazy.
And he dude, he literally he has like a 13-year-old boy that he's drilled into the head, poured formaldehyde, and kid escapes. Like, parents of like another apartment call the cops and are like, "Yo, this kid's fucked up." And then Dahmer gets back from like the grocery store and is like, "Oh, that's my boyfriend. It's good." And the cops are like, "Okay." And then she's like, "ID, the kid's like 13. He's like, "Nah, he's 18. He's my boyfriend." The cops are like, "Fuck, man, keep your gay shit
That
to
is,
yourself."
dude. I kind of miss. Not obviously, it's good that we don't do this anymore because it's easy to get away with
Okay.
crime. No, I'm saying, but back in the day, how easy it was to just get away with shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine how good that could you know what I mean? Like, let's say you were robbing a bank and they're like, "You rob this bank?" You'd be like, "Nah, I'm gay," and they'd be like, "I don't, yeah."
Yeah.
Look at him, and they'd be like, "Let you go."
Right.
Like, I don't know.
They're just like, yeah, gay people do just have money like
Yeah,
that.
like, I'm like, I don't know. I'm looking for a 6 foot tall white man,
They're rich.
and you're like, "Yeah, but did the description say gay?" And the cop's like, "It didn't." Like, there's shit like that, like that you could just get away with. They didn't have phones and anything back then.
Yeah.
There was no cameras.
Dude,
Like,
the goated was in the Ted Bundy shit. They that was the first time different police departments compared crime evidence.
Yeah.
They were like, "Yo, dude, what if we shared stuff? Like, has a dude been killing people in a yellow bug?" And they're like,
yeah,
"No way, dude.
What the hell?
What if we work together?"
Yeah. Or like the Zodiac killer, their idea, they're like, "All right, everybody stop hanging out at night." It's one man versus the whole city of San Francisco. He hasn't killed in like 6 months. And
He
they're
was
like,
kind of like the Batman, just the
yeah,
opposite.
but the opposite. But the he goes, it's not when they look up in the sky. It's not just a signal. It's a warning. It's just fucking
It's just-
Zodiac. Oh shit.
There was
Yeah,
that-
that's crazy, dude.
There was that one serial killer that I forget who it is, but
Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi. Yes, Nancy Pelosi.
Hillary Clinton.
Smashed people with their big old jugs, just cracked their heads. No, but they said that whoever this killer was, he would like write into the news or
That was the Zodiac.
The Zodiac, and they got
would
caught
send
with the
an
floppy disk bullshit.
Oh no, that's not him. That was someone else. Oh no, I did see that what you're talking about. The
Yeah.
guy literally wrote in and he was like, "Can you guys trace floppy disks?"
And the guy was like, no.
and they
LOL.
said no, so he mailed them a floppy disk, like being like, "I'm going to kill tomorrow," and they were like, "Okay, this floppy disk was created at this ad," or they showed up. They're like, "You're done." Yeah,
He's like, you lied to me.
the Zodiac is cool though. He's got to be. He's the GOAT.
He got away, right?
He's the
No
GOAT.
one ever
Yeah.
found him.
Well, now he's dead now, and they think they know who he was, and they also like because the guy would shit post. He would like go on Reddit and talk shit about others. He was like Bundy was a bitch. Like he would like talk shit about him, and he was a film bro. Like he would like write reviews. Like he would say
wild.
shit. He'd be like The Last Jedi was mid. Like he would say shit like that. It was crazy. So that's what they think the guy was. But the whole cutting out the newspaper things and using that for your note, dope.
Yeah,
I mean,
Because he knew
that's
they knew that
every
he could do his
single movie
handwriting.
does that now.
Right. Think about it. He single-handedly
Yeah.
did all that. Yeah. He inspired so much. It's
It's a
crazy.
cool, yeah.
Crazy.
Hall of Fame. We
Who's
should
your favorite serial killer? No, I'm kidding.
I like that.
Actually, I've had a girl ask that question on a first date, and I was like, all right,
What is
bitch.
up with that? Do you think it's a red flag when people like serial killers too
Yeah,
much?
100%.
My roommate John loves serial killer shit. Like I'm not kidding. The
Yeah.
other day I was like, put something relaxing on. He was like, oh, there's this great new documentary about the Times Square killer. And I was like, get help, dude.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch Love
Yeah.
Actually. And he was like, no. They're killing whores in Brooklyn. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I
know
don't.
it's crazy, but I've seen it. There's a lot of the ladies like the true crime
Dude,
stuff.
my mom
Yes.
exclusively only listens to true crime murder
Really?
podcasts. Like my mom doesn't ever get in the car and turn on the radio. She gets on
And
and
puts that
turns
on.
on one of her like 5 crime podcasts. Dude, yeah, when we were in New York, we rented a car to go to Philly, and I fell asleep to mute. Like I'd put music on my mom's phone, and I woke up, and it was like, and the family's eyeballs were ripped out, and their faces were fucked until unrecognizable.
No, she wasn't
Oh
listening
my
to a true
God.
crime podcast. That was just the local news in Philadelphia. Like, this was it.
Kensington today.
Yeah, fuck.
I'll tell you what.
That's terrible.
I will tell you what. I'm not a fan of that, but I am a fan. Have you seen the show Only Murders in the Building?
Yeah.
No, it's
No.
Great show. It's Selena Gomez,
Okay.
who she's like 32 now. Incredible. She really aged. Oh, what a beautiful, splendid woman.
Yeah, she
so
seems
creepy.
really nice.
What?
Yeah,
No,
I mean, that
she's
was
a vision.
some big
No,
uncle
because
energy
she was
right
like
there.
when I was a kid.
yes.
That uncle, you say I was uncle.
Yeah, that was very big
I did just
uncle
sound like
energy,
uncle.
yeah.
No, but it's her. But she also keeps her own acting wise and comedically with Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Wow, really?
They're like
Okay.
three little best friends. The premise of the show is they all love murder podcasts, and then there's a murder in the building that they all live in, and they start a podcast investigating it. It's
That's
great.
kind of cute.
It's
yeah.
on Hulu. Oh, it's so much fun. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tina Fey's in it as well.
Tina Fey is in it.
Tina Fey.
Also,
I
Tina
love
Fey, you know where
Fey.
she's from?
Guantanamo.
Kensington.
Upper Darby, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Ah.
My
Good for
dad's
her.
from- Yeah, her and my dad went to the same high school.
That's high school sweethearts.
No, I remember I asked her one time. I was like, when I found it, I was like, Dad, do you know Tina Fey? He was like, the Fays lived up on the hill, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like,
Neanderthal.
what?
Fays live up on the hill.
That's just what he said, and I was like, so you knew Tina Fey? And he was like, what'd she look like? And I showed a picture, and he was like, I don't fucking know her. And I was like, all right, well, did you know her as a child? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, she had a scar on her chin. He was like, I knew this kid with a scar on his chin. I was like, this is a woman. And he was like, maybe they're related.
Damn, your
And I
dad
was-
is a Neanderthal. That's
Dude,
crazy,
wow.
dude.
Yeah,
That
but it was
explains
also-
a big
that's one of
ass
those towns
hands.
too, where it's like, oh, you know a guy type thing. You know what I mean? You're like, oh,
Right.
you're Susan B. Anthony's kid. Oh, you know, shit like that. Like you'll know everybody that way. So I think he like knew of the family, but not her specifically, because she's a little bit younger than he was. Like she's like 10 years, but like he probably knew like her brother or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Did you
Yeah.
ever have that bullshit where kids were like, oh, like, so, like, insert famous person was like my great 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 grandpa. Like
yeah.
some kid was like, oh, my great 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 grandpa was Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone, and his last name was like Jurist, and I was like,
it's funny.
how?
It was even funnier if they did have like a close last name, but it was like the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they'd be like, ah, like Smith. You're like,
Yeah.
fine.
Sure, buddy.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I-
That's a lot of them.
I knew a guy in high school that his like claim to fame was that he was a descendant from Robert E. Lee, and I was like,
That's tight.
I was like, hey man, you should probably stop saying that, dude.
What do you call it? I went to middle school with a kid who. So do you guys know Rip Hamilton?
Yeah,
No.
Rip
The
Hamilton.
wrestler?
basketball
No,
player.
Rip Hamilton.
Oh, yeah, the mask.
with
Yeah,
the mask.
yeah,
So he
yeah,
was
yeah,
the
yeah.
shooting guard on the Pistons when they won in 04.
Love that team.
He was like a top 10 shooting guard for the 2000s.
Yeah.
And he always wore the mask. He's from my hometown. Like, he's the pride and joy of our hometown. And, like, my first day at kindergarten, this guy was like, I'm his nephew. And I was like, that's crazy. And I didn't believe him. And he was like, no, like, actually. I was like, oh, shit. And, like, that's as far as like, no one famous was from our town. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there was no, but it was just him and then Derek Morgan, the pass rusher from the Titans that played for, like, 8 years.
Okay.
He retired to start a weed company.
Nice.
And I was like, that's
That's
the most fitting shit from some of my own.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anyone from Reno, Nevada. I mean, the closest thing we had was like Kaepernick played at UNR. That was cool.
Kaepernick.
Yeah, he
Do
played
you
at
support
UNR.
Colin Kaepernick?
I fucking loved Colin Kaepernick, dude.
Can I be honest? I hated Colin Kaepernick before the whole thing. Like, I hated him
Yeah.
during the Super Bowl just because his name was Colin.
Oh,
Because I spell my name with 2 L's and he had 1. And one time someone was like, "Oh, like, do you like Kaepernick?" And I was like, "No, I fucking hate Colin Kaepernick." I was like, "No, he's a bitch." And then they lost. So I was a big Ravens guy that Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I remember
okay.
I was really rooting for the Ravens
because you hated Colin with 1 L.
because I hated Colin Kaepernick.
Wow.
Dude, Joe Madden's
That's
from
pretty-
Brea. From where I'm from. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
I'm assuming there's probably a lot of
Probably a
famous
decent
people
amount, yeah.
from that area.
There's probably a
from-
decent amount of
from
like
Orange
famous
County.
kids that like grew up in the suburbs there or
He
something.
was born in Pennsylvania, though. West Hazelton. And then he lived in...
Pennsylvania, most Hall of Fame quarterbacks ever.
That's cool.
Yeah, Joe Montana, Pennsylvania.
You guys are like Ohio and
Jim Kelly,
astronauts, you know?
Pennsylvania. What's his nuts? Dan Marino, Pennsylvania.
Is he really?
Dan Marino's Pittsburgh, yeah.
Okay, that
Born
makes
and raised
sense.
Pittsburgh, went to Pitt.
Yeah, I guess that
There's
does
a
make
lot.
sense.
No, there's actually an insane amount of like quarterbacks specifically from Pennsylvania.
Kenny Pickett.
Dude, Kenny Pickett, I've written
Hall
on
of
here on my notes in all caps, Kenny Pickett is trash.
Yeah, but he seems like a fun guy to.
Right?
Yeah.
He does. Like, I like Kenny Pickett.
I do too. I keep
do.
telling him like
He's older than me and he's a rookie. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. He's like 24, 25. I'm like, that's
we were
cool.
watching the Steelers game this weekend.
What just happened?
The Steelers?
You
I
heard
tried
that?
to say it. Still
Yeah, the Steelers game. And the fucking
Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm like, dude, Kenny Pickett's a dog, dude. It was like right before a play. We were like, I was telling him because he hates Kenny Pickett. He thinks he's a piece of
sucks.
shit. And I was like, no, dude, he's a fucking man, dude.
he
He's
seems like he's
the
got
best.
chutzpah. He's got chutzpah.
He's got chutzpah.
I'll tell you what, and I would
He's
rather
got
have a
chutzpah.
quarterback
He's
like
a
Kenny.
fake it
I would
till I
rather have
make
a
it.
quarterback with chutzpah than a sucky quarterback. Like, I would rather Kenny Pickett over Russell Wilson right now. Swear to God, genuinely, because Russell Wilson
Sure,
is
yeah, that's-
absolutely
oh, wow,
on paper.
Such a bold claim.
No, but if you're a genius, that is a bold claim.
Yeah,
that is.
I agree
I'm saying
with
for
that.
most, because I'm saying, but also someone else. Like, I'm not. There's a lot of people I would take Kenny Pickett over because
Lamar Jackson, because his skin
no,
tone?
because Lamar Jackson has chutzpah. He's cool.
Okay.
He's got a little bit,
He's
not
a dog.
enough, but people like him.
He's a dog.
Your quarterback has to be cool because
Would
the
you-
team has to like him. That's the problem with Carson Wentz. No one fucked with Carson Wentz. You got rid of him, but Nick Foles came in. Carson Wentz is 100% a more talented player than Nick Foles on paper.
Yeah.
He's got a better arm. He's
Yeah.
faster. He's got all that. But Nick Foles has chutzpah. The team wants to play for him. Jalen Hurts is doing well. He's not that good of a quarterback.
Yeah.
But the team loves him.
You get behind him. Like
That's
Kenny
what-
Pickett, I
that's
feel
a
like
quarterback. They have to get behind him.
Kenny
the
Pickett
Steelers
is
can
a
get behind him.
terrible quarterback.
Okay,
That's the
but
problem.
Not
is
great
any-
yet.
If you let's say you were playing D-line for the Steelers right now. Okay.
I'm a Steelers DM.
Yeah, and you're in the locker room before the game,
Yeah.
and fucking Mitchell Trubisky is like, "Put your hands in, guys."
I think we have a better chance of winning with Mitch.
No, but in the
You're-
moment, and
no,
you know this. In
no.
the moment, if he went, hey, Steelers on 3, 1, 2, 3. But if
Steelers.
Kenny Pickett walked in with Joe Manganiello,
Yeah.
and he was like,
And his 2 gloves
"We're gonna
on."
fucking rip their heads off," you're playing for that guy.
Nah, because
Yes.
here's the thing. I get what you're saying. Kenny Pickett has chutzpah, but not in that. Hey, I guarantee you, his pregame speech sounds lame as fuck. Dude wears 2 gloves. I'm not trusting a dude.
I
who
like
wears
gloves
2
on quarterback.
I
No.
like 2 gloves.
I like
No.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Yeah.
No, I don't like.
Now,
Kenny.
Jameis has maybe the most chutzpah in the league.
No, he's goofy.
Yeah, but you love him.
Because he's goofy. You're laughing at him, not with him.
I don't know. If I was in the locker room,
That is a
Yeah.
good distinction. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of on his side.
No, here's the deal. Jameis, because if you win, you're like, he's the man. But if
Yes.
you lose, you are like, why is Jameis doing that? Like,
Yeah,
you are like,
you do.
it's entirely dependent on how good he does.
Also, Nick Foles had gloves, dude.
He had 1 glove. 1 glove is dope. 2 gloves is stupid.
Can I be honest? I'm not kidding. Every time I picture Nick Foles, and specifically the gloves, I picture him catching the Philly special, but specifically, and I don't know why, every time I see it, I think it's the coolest thing in the world that he throws both arms down at his side.
Yeah,
in the end zone, once he gets the he just like walks like that. I'm like, dude, oh, that's so fucking
Dude,
cool.
seeing the statue was so
Yeah.
sick. I want to give him a kiss.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I haven't seen it.
It's great.
Because they only put it up like 2020 or something like that.
Yeah, it's really
like right before we fired Doug. Yeah, that's why I was.
That's such a funny thing that you guys do. You just like you make statues of people that it's like you should never have done that.
Yeah. It is kind of funny.
You made a statue of a backup quarterback. That's hilarious.
We made a statue of a quarterback who made the most improbable Super Bowl run in NFL
Sure.
history.
I don't listen.
And our only
I get it.
Spin it. You can spin. You know what I mean? You're just spinning it. The Rocky one, it's like it's just how you spin it. You know what I mean? It's like it's a backup quarterback, or it's the only quarterback to ever win.
And the whole argument with the Joe Frazier thing that Bill Burr says, he's like, "Oh, you racist town. You made one of Rocky before Joe Frazier, who was actually the heavyweight champion in the world." It's like, well, one, Joe Frazier didn't have chutzpah. Muhammad Ali came into Philly, and they were like, we like him more because he actually hung around and all that. And Muhammad Ali, he was like, I'm going to make this my town. You know what I mean?
Does have chutzpah.
And Joe Frazier, I was like, that's the thing. It's like, you don't know shit about Joe Frazier outside of boxing.
I really
that's the
don't.
whole thing.
That is a good point.
So Rocky's more famous than Joe Frazier.
Rocky has more chutzpah than Joe Frazier.
Yeah, he does.
Okay,
It's
fair.
a better story.
All right, that's cool.
Even though he's real, but still.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali bought my mom ice cream once.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember you saying this over
And
the
you guys tried
weekend,
to
and
make fun of
someone
me.
roasted
It's
the
a
fuck
great
out of you.
story.
Yeah.
That's an amazing story. Muhammad Ali lived in Jersey when he was training to fight Frazier.
Yeah.
So he would just run through neighborhoods in New Jersey where my mom was living at the time, and he chased the ice cream truck down to buy every kid in the neighborhood ice cream. That's insane.
Cool. No, that's cool.
Imagine if you're if you're a little kid, and the champ, and that was back when it meant something.
Yeah.
The heavyweight champion of the world, the biggest name in sports in the world, buys you an ice cream. That's the coolest shit I've ever heard.
That is great.
You know, it'd be even cooler if OJ bought you ice cream.
Ooh,
He'd be like, ooh.
What if OJ bought you gloves?
That'd be tight.
That'd be legendary.
That'd be tight.
That'd be so
That'd be
sick.
awesome.
Nah, he buys you the ice cream and he's like, "Hey, your hands are gonna get cold holding that. Here's some gloves."
Here's some
He
isotoners.
puts one glove
You put them on,
it
they don't
fits
fit.
perfect. The second one doesn't fit. He winks at you and drives away.
Hey kid, catch!
That's great, dude.
It's like his Mean Joe Green.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the movie 10 Things I Hate About You?
Nah.
No, it's
What the hell is wrong with you guys? Well, first off, that's your assignment for tonight. You got to go home and watch the movie 10 Things I Hate About You.
I'll be honest. I only watch TV shows or movies if I have a girlfriend. Right now, I don't.
Okay,
So I'm his girlfriend. So,
So
he
I've
watches
been
whatever.
I've
Pretty
been
much, yeah.
kind of on a mission lately to discover, like, every time I'm with a group of people, I try and relate us to a movie. I'm like, what are we in this movie? And everyone keeps making fun of me because I'm always like, well, I'm obviously that guy, and I just pick the coolest character.
I mean, yeah, I know that about you.
But I'll admit when I'm wrong. Like I said, I was like, oh, if this is Lord of the Rings, I'm obviously Aragorn because I have the long hair, and everyone's like, no, Aragorn's a calm, collected leader. You're a fucking piece of shit. And I'm like, all right, fair enough.
You're
I'm
like
not
Pippin.
Aragorn, right? No, I'm not Pippin.
Yeah, you're Pippin.
I'm a tall man.
You're 100% Pippin.
I'm tall.
You're Pippin. I'm the elf dude.
No, if anything, I'm.
You're not Legolas.
Yeah, you can't even. Yeah,
You're not
yeah,
Legolas.
don't even know. No. You're fucking. You're
Why
a,
then,
no,
huh?
you're a hobbit.
You
'cause
might-
just like to get high all the time. You have
honestly-
hobbit hair too. Yeah,
That's cool, man.
Despite your stature, you're a hobbit. You
Yes,
just like getting
he's
high.
kind of like Sam.
You're Bilbo.
All right, hell yeah. I'll be
You're Bilbo. Yeah.
He kind of does look like
He
Bilbo.
kind of look like Bilbo.
Hell yeah.
You kind of do actually look like.
I'm not even
Martin.
kidding.
Martin. What's
I
his
do have
name?
the hair a lot like
Yeah,
it.
no, the guy who plays young Bilbo, the guy
Yes.
who was also in The Office. Something. What's his name?
I
Martin
don't.
something.
I don't
Sherlock?
remember.
Yeah,
Sherlock.
yeah, he was in Sherlock. Yes, yeah, he
Watson?
played
Yeah.
Watson.
Oh, thanks,
yeah.
dude.
I'll
take that.
Yeah, something
Martin
like that.
Freeman.
Martin Freeman. Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of do.
Nice.
You have the same hair. Yeah.
Nice.
But I keep trying to relate who I am in these things, and I was told that if it was Game of Thrones, that I'm Bronn, and I was like, that's perfect. That was one that I will agree to, and other people.
Is that the kid
You're
that gets
Tyrion.
pushed?
No, I'm not Tyrion.
You're
No.
Tyrion, you're a drunken whore who likes to hear himself talk.
Yeah, but I also hate politics. I hate politics. But I'm Bronn. I'm his best friend.
Tyrion hated politics as well, though.
Jesus
Yeah, but I'm
Christ.
also not blonde.
Tyrion's not blonde. He's like red haired.
Yeah, but also all of his faults come from him being a dwarf.
It's also
I'm
not who you look
insecure.
like. It's who you are as a
Yeah,
as
but
a
it doesn't
character.
fit the character. I'm not insecure.
I don't know.
about
Both
myself.
your dads, not died, but like
That
you have
literally
strange
doesn't work.
relationships with your dad. And
No,
like,
that doesn't. That's just
you know,
mean.
yeah,
That
I'm
literally
just-
doesn't even make sense.
it does. You know
No,
what
it
I mean?
doesn't.
Yeah.
I think I'm the mountain. And that's not a
No,
joke.
dude, you're Oberyn Martell. That's a cool
that's
one.
a cool one. Yeah.
And it's
Oberyn?
not
He
just
doesn't
because you're
have
the only
a-
Latino here. It's
He's
because
Pedro Pascal.
yeah,
I'm
it's
chill with
because
that.
in the
He's
show
never seen
he's
the
also
show.
bisexual.
Oh yeah, he did set you up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Who am I then? Oh, I also thought you were saying like Braun, like how they call Brandon Stark Braun at the start, and I was like, you're not Brandon Stark.
No, I'm Braun,
Yeah, okay.
Tyrion's buddy.
I do like him.
Who just gets a castle at the
That's
end and
fair.
is like,
That's
oh,
also you. Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
fuck her. And
Him and
I'm
Tyrion
like,
are
yeah.
like the same person. Yeah, he can be Braun.
And I like that. He's cool. Yeah, but you haven't seen the show, so you want to get.
I've
Jorah?
seen 2 seasons of it.
Can I be Jorah? Daenerys' right
No,
hand?
because he's way too noble.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm noble, but not that noble.
Yeah. Hold on.
Who would I be? I'm not.
You're definitely not a Stark. They're too
I think
noble.
you're. I think you're Stark's not bastard son. What's his name?
Oh, fuck you. I'm the
Rob?
No,
Yeah, I think
not,
so.
Oh, you're
not Rob.
Rickon. Yeah, you're the kid who gets shot by the arrow.
No, he's talking about the kid who gets his dick cut off. Fucking.
Oh, Theon?
He's called me Theon
Ooh,
Greyjoy.
yeah, I can see it. I
don't
can
wanna
see
get my
it.
dick cut off. That sucks.
Nah, but you redeem yourself at the end.
That sucks, though.
That's chill.
All right.
Have you guys been watching House of Dragon?
I have, yeah.
Season finale? just
He
happened?
actually watched the finale with
Dude,
me.
so
I
good.
only watched the
I
finale.
was so nervous because I saw on Twitter that when it leaked, the people were saying it was dog shit, but it was just people that read the books. They were like, they changed it. They changed the ending. And I was like, go fuck yourself. This was so fucking good.
As
No,
someone-
it was great.
The only change was that it wasn't it was on accident.
Yeah, that was it. It was
That's such a
amazing.
minor
Show
change.
was
Go
so
fuck
good.
yourself.
Oh, show was so good.
As someone that hasn't watched the single episode of that show yet and just watched the finale, great finale.
Can I say this though?
Great finale.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Didn't like the miscarriage scene. That was a little too much.
I walked in on that.
Yeah.
That was a little much.
That was
Because I
tough.
thought you were just going to hear the squishy sounds. And then they just show the baby plop out. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Dude, they
okay.
showed her like the blood shot out, and then actually
Then she's ripping the baby out.
I watched the birthing video. I
Yeah.
was not mentally.
And then they
prepared.
show the dead baby, and you saw the dead baby's dick. I was like, that's dead baby dick. I was like, how is this allowed?
I didn't notice that.
That's so crazy.
Did you notice?
I never saw that.
never
Did you
saw
see the
did
dead
you
baby
guys
dick?
see the-
There's
no.
dead baby dick.
Yeah.
You saw? Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Because
I didn't think like that's a dead baby.
no, see, but the reason
Colin,
I
is
thought
that
it
your wallpaper right now?
because no, my wallpaper is OJ. It always shits.
No way.
Yeah, it's always
I
OJ.
forgot it is.
So, and then the other one's my dog, Jax. So,
Yeah, I like that.
No, yeah, because I'm watching it and I'm like, they're really showing the baby again, and I'm like, damn, they're still showing the baby. So then I'm like, is there something they want us to see? And I also think part of it, I also actually didn't notice this because my TV was dark. I think they showed that her baby was kind of part dragon. Like, remember that happened to Daenerys? That's why they kept showing the cuts between while she was having the miscarriage and her dragon. They were like, oh, that's like that blood magic shit.
I thought
Like,
it was they were because dragons and them are like bonded.
yeah, so I think they were
feel
saying
it.
like whenever like they have a miscarriage, it's like part dragon. I don't fuck. I saw that on
That's
TikTok.
pretty-
That's
that's
on
cool.
TikTok today. They were like it had scales. So I was like, the
I'm
baby
not
had
going
scales.
back to watch it.
Yeah, I didn't notice the scales. I noticed the dead baby's dick on my screen, and I'm like, how is this literally legal?
You should make a TikTok about this.
Do you feel that Game of Thrones is good enough to justify the massive amount of time breaks they take in between seasons? Because I don't. I don't think it's good enough to be like 2
the
years
fact
from
that it
now
takes,
you
like,
got to
2
get to
years to
season
get it?
2. We don't get to something until 2025
Yeah,
now.
I think it's worth it because I mean, it's like most shows are
You're not
going to
care about any of
anyway.
these
It's like-
characters in 2 years.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, I mean, I will. It's big, dude. It's crazy. I was looking at the numbers. They get like 29 million viewers every episode, and that's like, that's based off like Nielsen and some like streaming Nielsen services. So like, that's not even counting the people who watch a couple days later and shit, bro. It's a cultural phenomenon. But I agree with you. It's bullshit because why is filming not started? Why is the entire first season came out and no one is started?
Because they were uncertain that it was going to get a season 2.
Yeah.
It cost $200 million per season to make that
That's
show.
the problem with Rings of Power.
Fuck.
Rings of Power.
The viewers kept
$20 million
dropping.
an
I'll
episode.
tell you what though, Rings of Power, their season finale saved the whole thing. Did you see the season
I
finale
didn't
of
watch
Rings
the
of
single.
Power?
Dude, I was only one night show. One medieval show.
So you haven't seen Rings of
I haven't
Power at
watched
all?
an episode.
Rings of Power
Can you
starts
not
slow.
spoil like 3
I'm
shows
not
for
going
me in one
I'm not going to
episode?
spoil Rings of Power. I will say that the season finale, there's a big reveal,
And it was good.
and you kind of see it coming.
I mean, Gandalf probably.
So it's not a reveal that you think.
Okay.
Okay.
They
all
set
right,
up
yeah.
2 reveals in once, and they're both kind of obvious though. But how they did it, it saved the rest of the episodes.
That's
It was
good.
kind of they rushed a lot. Like the last episode should have been like 3, but they crammed into 1. But there's just one scene in particular where you get to see a character you've never gotten to see before.
Nice.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
say
that's
what it is.
cool.
I'm not gonna say. You get.
Go say it.
Don't say it.
Well, you haven't even watched the show. You don't even care.
But I want.
it's good.
I will
I
watch
will
it
watch
at
it.
some point. I just.
Here's what it is. I was worried about the show. The season finale of Rings of Power was good enough that I was like, I'm really excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, I didn't know the 200 million number, but I did hear that the fucking Lord
Rings
of
of
the
Power
Rings
is $1 billion budget.
$1 billion on
500
a
million.
fucking show.
I think it's like $1 billion for like the whole thing, like not just
I don't
one.
think
season.
nearly
it was a billion.
Oh,
It was like
okay.
Hundreds of millions.
It's near. I have it up right now. It's nearly 500 million just to make it. 60 million per episode. It's the most expensive TV show in the history of television.
Holy shit.
In one, that was just for one season though.
That's for the entire rights of Lord of the Rings and to make what they've made so far. So we don't even know what, like, because I think they've shot season 2 of this. They shot like consecutive seasons. They did it the right way. But everything they've shot so far, they're over $500 million for.
Bro, what?
God damn, that's insane. That's so much money. Yeah, it does suck that they're taking so long with House of Dragon because I fucking want it now. Like I get you have to wait, but it was like 2 years is so crazy.
Well, that's what sucks now. Now I don't have a show to look forward to.
That's the best thing is watching a show weekly like that is so fucking
I can't
fun.
stand the shows like how Netflix drops them at once. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, let me wait each week. Like, let me actually let me talk about it.
I hate when they don't go on a streaming service though. Like I like that it's on HBO Max. Like there's those ones, like
Oh, yeah.
you miss an episode and you're like, oh, the new ones like Rick and Morty, the new ones aren't on Hulu. They're not on HBO. You got to go like buy them if you missed it or like catch it on cable again.
Yeah,
Which is like
TV is
absurd.
fucking stupid.
I don't know. I kind of respect that though.
Shut up.
I mean,
kinda
that's why
respect
Hulu
it.
is kind of overtaking Netflix right now.
Yeah, because they do all like
Live,
all those shows
yeah.
like Atlanta comes out on Fridays and then at the midnight mark it's on Hulu. Like I like that because it
And
sucks.
Hulu owns FX and all that.
Yeah, I mean that's the reason why though, because it's like you can also like if you go on AMC.com, any of these like their websites, you can watch the episodes immediately if you just sign in with your cable provider.
Yeah.
But it's always a bitch then to run like a cable from your laptop to your computer and convert the sound over and like it's just easier when you one click with the remote.
Have you guys seen Sons of Anarchy?
No,
FX
I know
series
how
are
that
so
ends
good.
though.
You do?
I like
Why
my
do you know how
parents.
Sons of Anarchy
My
is?
parents were watching it. And I
Your
was
dad
just like
likes Sons of
eating.
Anarchy?
Yeah, he loved it.
Yeah, dude.
And, yeah.
And that's why my dog's name is Jax.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see at the end when he fucking vroom vrooms into the semi truck.
He does it like
Yeah, it was like I remember my dad was like so mad at the ending.
Yeah, but I kind of like it.
Have you watched Mayans?
I watched a little bit of it, but then my brother canceled our Hulu. But now I have Hulu again, so I'll have to watch mine.
It's kind of like that, but for ethnics.
It's crossed over for people like
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I appreciate
the
that.
Mayans are another motorcycle club from
Right.
Sons of Anarchy. They're the Mexicans.
Yeah.
So Mayans is a spin-off show about one. They made up a new character, but there's some characters from Sons of Anarchy that show up in it.
Sons of
It's
Anarchy.
kind of like Better Call Saul to
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, but it's not a
that
prequel.
show actually kind of changed the course of my family's life, if I'm being
That's
honest.
why I asked. I looked at you right now and I was like, your dad loved Sons of Anarchy. I
We
can tell.
after that, I'm not kidding. My dad bought a motorcycle shop where we ran
Wow.
and made custom motorcycles. Also sold drugs out of it, but like, what,
yeah.
what do you know?
But
do you
in the
do?
show, drugs is where they don't like doing drugs.
Right.
Drugs is where they start getting bad.
Yeah, because they're pussies. I mean,
Well, no, they just like running guns, which
way worse.
is worse. They were gun smugglers.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Then when they start getting drugs involved, they're
Yeah.
like, that's not us.
Like selling weed is like, oh, that's for
Dude,
the
they
devil.
do have an episode of the show
That's
though.
crazy.
With fucking Dave Navarro.
He's in
There's an
it.
episode. He's in like 2 episodes of The Sons of Anarchy. If you haven't seen it,
Marilyn Manson's in it.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson is in like 2 episodes. They
Really?
had a lot of
He
like
plays
cameos.
a
But-
neo-Nazi drug kingpin.
That's a good role. For
Oh, also, who's the one guy? Another musician from some band. He plays the whole season. Is a neo-Nazi guy.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
No,
Darius
but
Rucker?
Darius Rucker.
there is an episode. There's an episode of Sons of Anarchy where Dave Navarro just plays like a biker or something. Like he's in a gang and he's fucking this white girl, and her little white son takes his gun and shoots up the school. And like it's masterfully done, the scene. Like the kid leaves his notebook that he's been drawing in the whole show on the bench and walks in, and the camera just pans to the notebook and the wind blows it open and you just see that he's drawing like devil shit in there. Like clearly a trouble, and you just hear like kids screaming and he shoots it up. Out of left field. Like the episode before that is they're like, man, it's like, I got chlamydia when I fucked that biker whore the other day. And the next episode, a kid shoots up a school and they're like, maybe we should stop selling guns. Like, I swear to God. You're just like, oh shit.
Wow.
And the show starts off just being
great.
Hamlet.
Yeah.
It's just Hamlet. Also, that's why I brought up 10 Things I Hate About You. I was going to say 10 Things I Hate About You is the greatest Shakespeare adaptation of all time. Hot take. 10 Things I Hate About You is just the taming of the shrew. But also, Lion King, Hamlet.
Is it?
Lion King is just Hamlet. Do you know Hamlet?
Fuck no.
Okay, the premise of Hamlet is a prince. His dad is the king.
Yeah.
And his uncle murders him and marries his mom. And it's like him going insane. All about that. Lion King, that's all that is. That's what Sons of Anarchy is. There's a lot of shit. That's why the expression they say, like, there's only like 10 stories ever told, and like the 5 that Shakespeare didn't tell, the Bible did, or something like that. It's like all the same shit.
Yeah.
But greatest Shakespeare adaptation of all time. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Great movie. You might be correct about that.
It's so good.
Really good.
Yeah.
There's one scene in particular where Julia Stiles acts her ass off.
The speech?
Yeah, because the movie's called 10 Things I Hate About You, and then she writes a poem, 10 Things She Hates About the Guy that she actually loves.
Nice.
Heath Ledger, right?
Yeah, it's Heath Ledger. It's prime Heath Ledger.
Oh,
It's prime Heath Ledger. It's like really young Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Gabrielle Union's in it when she's really young. Can I tell you my one problem with this?
Yeah.
No, you guys haven't seen the movie. You won't get it.
Yeah, don't
that's
ruin
fine.
it. We also got to wrap up too here in a sec.
But you don't want to keep talking about Shakespeare?
No, I do, but like we just have to wrap up.
I do have one question because this is a sports podcast.
Yeah.
What?
What's going on with the Lakers, pal?
Dude, Russell Westbrook fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That guy's a cancerous dumpster fire that is ruining this team.
Tell me
Bro,
about
he
it.
shot 0 for 11, and then in the interview, they were like, hey, man, like, and I get these announcers ask the shittiest questions, or the interviewers, and they're like, hey, how do you feel about your 0 for 11 day? And he was just like, man, you got to check the tape. I played great. I know I played great. No question about it. Bro, when you can't even own up that you fucking suck is crazy.
I forgot about this. We were together on Thursday?
Yeah.
And I was like, remind us now. I want to talk shit about Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a Lakers fan. I've just hated Russell Westbrook for like 7 years. Like I've never been, even when he was doing the triple doubles and everything. I'm one of those guys. I'm like, oh, cool. Did you fucking win, or did you just get 10 rebounds as a point guard because you let your center? The center literally went, oh, take it.
Yeah, Steven Adams.
The most overrated shit made me so fucking mad. He had one good year. And even so, it's like they made playoffs and then what? I cannot stand. And for some reason, there's still a lot of guys that defend Russell Westbrook. I hate Russell Westbrook. And yeah, he's a problem with their team. Sixers haven't been doing that well either. But I think it's because we're trying to get Doc Rivers fired.
You're
Sixers are the only Philly team that's bad right now.
I do like the Lakers fans are like there was this thing going around and they're like, oh, bro, we're tanking for the French dude.
Oh, no, yeah.
Bro,
no.
our first round pick is a swap with the Pelicans. They get it if we finish worse than them.
And they're going to be
you're
good
not getting
this
the
year.
first
Yeah.
overall pick with
Yeah.
LeBron on your team.
Yeah, no, exactly. So like, dude, they're fucked. Russell Westbrook they gotta get rid of him. They gotta shoot him
no one's
into the
gonna take
sun. Shoot him into the sun.
Yeah.
Eat the $44 million. I don't
Drop
You know
care.
what really sucks too?
Yeah.
You guys could have given up less and gotten Buddy Hield instead.
I know.
And to tell you what you guys need, shooting. You know who's good at that? Bohemian
Dude,
Buddy.
or also the people like KCP and like Caruso and fucking and
Light-skinned Prince.
Danny Green, like even though he had his cringe moments, like all these dudes were better shooters than the fucking people that we
Kuzma.
have. Yeah, I mean we had to get rid
He
of
was
him
young.
to get
Speaking of
AD.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
But didn't he date Selena Gomez? Or
I
did
don't
he
know.
date Vanessa Hudgens?
Vanessa Hudgens.
it was Vanessa Hudgens, yeah.
Same person.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Also, before we wrap up, have to touch on the Fightins are in the World Series. You said it wouldn't be done.
The Phillies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So is
crazy.
the world's economy going down? Is that
Oh,
what you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Sell every asset you have.
Projected to drop $100 next year. $100,000. $100.
What'd you say?
I was like, oh no!
I said the housing prices are supposed to drop $100. Why did I say
No,
$100,000?
it honestly is insane. It's like, yeah, statistically, that's what everyone keeps telling me. Like, you have zero chance to beat the Astros. The Astros have been
Cheating
locked in to
forever,
win.
right?
Well,
Yeah.
no, they don't even cheat anymore, but they're just locked in to win.
They're so good.
They have
good.
they have like an insane bullpen. They have all this.
Their
and everything.
farm system is
It's
nuts,
off
dude.
the
But
charts.
but we have the hottest bats in baseball right now. Bryce Harper is playing like the greatest.
Dude, he's hitting like 540.
I think he's hitting 450.
I mean,
with like 6 home runs, like 10 RBIs.
He hit the one to win the game,
and he's hurt.
Yeah.
He's hurt. He's just playing DH right now. He's playing amazing. Schwarber's playing amazing. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like every guy on the team is like Rhys Hoskins had like 2 errors in a game and then hits like an RBI. And then it's like everybody's just hitting when you hit. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's the crazy thing with sports.
Can I ask a question as a non-baseball fan?
Does it get exciting?
Playoff baseball is one of the most exciting things in the world. That's part of the reason why I haven't watched too much baseball for 10 years. Phillies haven't been in the playoffs.
How is Jose Altuve a good baseball player? I just don't see it. I don't know why.
Dude,
he's just like everything about him. I see him. I'm like, that guy shouldn't be good at this.
Why? Because he looks like you, Dale?
No. Oh no, he's so much smaller than me.
No, I know.
It's the one sport where like size truly doesn't matter. It's about skill, like to
Well,
the T.
Also, no, he is an anomaly. Like, he had like a rough, wasn't he like cut and like all this? Like, he had like a rough go of things. Like, he didn't get good for a while.
Yeah.
No one gave him a chance because they were
He's
like,
a
you
great
are
story.
too small. And
It's
then he eventually.
crazy. He's like 5'2" and he hits fucking dingers. It's insane.
Yeah, he's like he said, he's an anomaly.
Even
Like,
if he
there's
was
just not
cheating,
as
it's still crazy to me that like a almost a dwarf can hit that like a nuke. You know what I mean?
Who are you guys taking? You don't know anything about it.
I'll take you guys, dude. I'm fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna root for the Phillies, but
I'll root
that
for you, boys.
Houston's gonna win. I just think they're so good.
Now, does everyone hate the Astros? Like,
Oh, I
Yes.
fucking hate,
Everyone.
especially as an Angels fan. They're in my division. They're fucking.
so
I was going to say,
cheaters.
because now that we're in Austin, a lot of people here are Astros fans, but I was under the impression that the Astros had almost a cowboy-esque effect on the rest of the country, is that everyone agrees, and a lot of it's because of the cheating. They're like, fuck the Astros.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why I'm like, we're the national favorites for sure.
Oh, everyone's
but a lot of
rooting for the
people,
Phillies.
but a lot of people still hate Philly.
The
You know what I mean?
Rangers are 100% the favorite Texas team.
Yeah,
Okay.
people are ashamed to be at like when I've gone to a few Astro games, and when you talk to the Astro fans and you bring up the cheating, they're just like, yeah, dude.
They're
it
like, the Red
happened."
Sox did it too. We're not the only ones. It's like, you're the ones who won the World Series doing
Dude,
it.
that's what I'm saying. Most of them don't even do that. They're just like, yeah, bro, they fucking cheated. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't on the team, and it sucks. Like, I get it was bullshit, but like, I'm also not gonna be excited. I'm not gonna like not celebrate a World Series win. And I'm just like, I respect that.
Sounds like a guy that's talking about himself cheating. Yeah, you know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they just force you to do it. You know, sometimes in baseball, your girl just won't give you any other choice, and you're like, wait, what are you talking?
And you gotta fuck this up. Yeah.
Tell you what does suck. Tickets are like $500 to $600
I was not right.
Yeah.
but I think they're gonna drop. I think they're gonna, because like that was right at the opening, and that's also on the sites and everything. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
you can get obviously cheaper ones, but I'm trying to go because we'll be in Houston that weekend for like Game 6.
We should at least like, I know we got some midnight shows, but we should go to like bars and walk. Like Friday, there's a game. Like we should go to like
Yeah.
a big bar and root. I'll root for the Phillies. I'll get in fights with little Altuve's with you.
I can't. Yeah, that'd be because it's the first time in my life I've been the opposition. I'll be in Houston, actively rooting against Houston. That'll be cool.
That'll be sick, yeah. All right, boys. Well, this is another good week of the fucking podcast. We'll be back
fantastic.
next week, hopefully with our guest, Tony Casillas. Make sure you rate, review, and subscribe. Follow us on all social media. Third and Inches is where you can find us on most. Look for it. You'll find it. Thank you guys for tuning in.